Let me ask you a few questions. Who talks to you the most? Is it your spouse? Is it your kids? Or your friends? Or your parents? Ask yourself that question. It's okay, I'll wait. Guess what? It's you. You are the person who talks to you the most. It may not be a verbal conversation, but you are definitely the person who speaks the most to you. So the next question I have for you is, what are you saying to yourself? Let me give you an example. You decide to throw a last minute backyard barbecue to celebrate a promotion that you got at work. When you told your friend, they seemed happy for you. But then when you invited them to the barbecue, they said they couldn't make it. Pause right there. Hold it. Hold that thought. At that moment, you begin to tell yourself something. What is it? Is it that your friend is jealous because you got a promotion? Is it that they're mad because they hate their job? All these possibilities may run through your head until you become angry with your friend and they don't even know why. Hi, my name is Daria, founder of the Rooted Mind Renewal Therapy. These questions that I just asked you are the types of questions that we would explore at Rooted Mind Renewal as a part of Rational Emotive Behavioral Therapy. It's REBT for short. REBT has three modalities that we address: cognitive, which is your mind or your thought processes; emotive, which obviously deals with your emotions; and then behavioral, because what we believe determines what we do. The scenario that I just gave you about the friend not coming to your backyard barbecue is one that we might address with an REBT technique called disputing irrational thoughts. Using this technique helps you to realize how what you say to yourself drives how you respond to everything. This process is called the ABC model. A is the activating event, when your friend said they couldn't make it to the barbecue. B is your belief about why they said they can't come. And then C is the consequence. So you may be thinking that your friend is saying that they can't come to your event is why you're upset with them, but it's not. What you told yourself is why you're upset with them. The reason that you said to yourself that they're not coming to your event is the reason that you got upset with them. Another technique that we might explore is called rational emotive imagery, which is exactly the way it sounds. So this technique gives you an opportunity to do out loud and in living color the thing that you already did in your head, which is to have a conversation with your friend. Only this time, you'll be working with me, and by the time you've mastered this technique, you'll be able to feel your feelings in a healthy way. My job is to work myself out of a job. So every technique that I do with you, I'm teaching you how to do them for yourself. You may be saying, Daria, that's not my issue at all. I don't like backyard barbecues. I don't even like people. And that's okay. But how about what these last 2 years have been like? Have you found yourself a little bit sadder, maybe a little bit more anxious, a little more easily depressed? If not you, what about your kids? Did you know that statistics show between 5 and 20% of youth suffer from major depression, and that between one third and one half of them don't respond to the medication that's given to them to treat it? On top of that, one of the classes of drugs prescribed to treat depression has side effects that can cause issues that then require more drugs to correct that issue. Not to mention the toll it takes on your body. It's got to clear your kidneys, it's got to clear your liver. Um, for kids, obviously, you don't want your teenager to have a strong sex drive if you care, if you want them to have a sex drive at all. But for my adults, some of these drugs that treat depression, guess what? They also give you a low libido. So there's also, in addition to that, there's also another drug right now, um, one that's quite often prescribed to treat depression, that causes a condition called tardive dyskinesia. So you may be taking medication for depression, but then you've got, facial droop, or you may have muscles twitching, involuntarily. So it's a never-ending cycle. Of course, not all forms of depression are as simple as changing your thought patterns, but many of them are. And it starts with you recognizing that you have the power to do that. So it's okay. You don't have to believe me. Research has proven for more than 50 years that REBT is effective. It's treated people that deal with workaholism, loneliness, anxiety, depression, you name it. There's a REBT technique that can most likely help you with it. I'll drop the links below to the articles for you to read for yourself. Check them out. When you finish, give me a call and let's get your first session set up. Everyone gets a free 20-minute consultation. But wait, there's more. The first 5 people to call get the free 20-minute consultation plus a free 50-minute session with me. Be in the first 5. You want to be in that number. Be blessed.